Hi, welcome guys. So guys, in the previous videos we had covered Google Keep, and from this video we're going to learn Google Forms. I'm sure that you're as excited as I am to explain you for this topic. Guys, so let's jump into this and let's firstly learn how to open a Google form, right? So you can see here on my Chrome bar extension, on this address bar I'm putting up the shortcut called forms.new. What happens here? Using this forms.new, a new Google form can be created. So let's click it and you can see a blank Google form has been created which says untitled form, untitled question. Right now, before moving further, let me just tell you that using Google form you can easily capture data for any context. Right, it can be the customer feedback, it can be taking attendance, it can be taking a survey. Anything and everything can be collected using Google Forms. It's just that you need to be smart enough to capture those ideas, right? So let's learn on the basic features of Google Form and its usage. So first of all, you need to make sure that you give it a name. So what is the name of your Google Form, right? So for example, I'm creating a form for a traveling company, right? So I'll say traveling inquiry, right? Here it has the form description. So describe why this form is required, right? So name here and description here. Now, as you know, usually we know that whenever we are trying to collect any data, for example, traveling inquiry, there are few fields that you want to collect. For example, you want to collect name, you want to collect email address, you want to collect the mobile number, you want to collect maybe which country or which city do you want to travel. So 4 questions are good enough. So to create the first question, I'll click on this untitled question. It says untitled. I'm just going to rename it to name. So as we know, the name is something which person will fill it up by himself. So instead of multiple choice, I will choose maybe the short answer. You can see here there are so many type of question types: the short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, etc. So when I click on short answer, it means that a person can give the answer in couple of words, right? So moving on. After name, I want to collect the email address. Now, do you know where to create a new question after this? Right. So you can see at the right side, there is a plus button here. There's a plus button here, right, which says add question. So when I click on it, there's a new question which is coming up called email address. Now, we know that email address is again something which people will type in. This is not something which people can select for, isn't it? Right? So short answer again for this. After that, next we are again creating a new question, and this time I am filling up mobile number. Guys, by any chance, but at any point if you get stuck or if you get confused, just roll back the video a little bit and you can revise it again, right? So mobile number, here you can see that automatically a validation has been added that it should be number, right? In case of email address, again it is a short text. In terms of mobile number, this a validation has been added as well, so that it should be number itself. Now, 3 questions as we discussed, we have added name, email address and mobile number. And finally, I'm going to add something really special. This is which city or which country you want to choose. So a question which will not be simply filled up, it is something which person will choose from, right? So here again I'm adding a new question, and here I can write which city do you want to travel, right? Right. So for example, you're just dealing in one country and you want to give some options of cities. So here you can see right now the question type by default is multiple choice. So if you want a person to choose multiple cities, so it should be check boxes. If you want the person to choose just one city, then it should be multiple choice. Clear? Great. I'll be showing you all the other type of options as well as we move on, right? So here the option 1, I'm writing the capital of my country, New Delhi. In the second, I'm just adding maybe another country, another city, Mumbai, right? Third one, I'm adding Bangalore. So 3 cities are good enough, right? I can add the fourth one as well, Hyderabad. So 4 cities. The person, so these are the 4 cities which I deal with, right? For example, so person need to choose any of these cities, right? If you want, you can click on add another as well, and then you can ask in the question that which city are you specifically looking forward to travel. Right now we'll just go for 4 cities. Okay, now name, email, mobile number, and which city you want to travel. Now moving on, do you want to know how this form looks like, right? How will it look how will it look like lively, right? So you can see here there is an option called preview. In the preview, if I click, it will show you how it will look when you make it live. So here, for example, I'm filling up data, and for example, I'm choosing New Delhi. So email, name, number, and city, and I submit. So you see here that it says that your response has been recorded. Do you know this particular text also can be manipulated, can be changed? I'll show you how. But before that, let's see if I've entered this data, where is this data exactly going on? Now before doing that, let me just enter another data entry. Okay. So Akash as a sample name, sample email ID, right? And Akash wants to travel to Mumbai and submit. You can see again another response has been submitted. So till now, how many responses have been submitted? 2, right? So let's see where are these responses going. Are we ready for that? So again, I'm going to the entitled form. Again, I'm going to the form where we are building it. You can see here that this is the section where we build the questions. It's called question. The next section is called responses. Yes, guys, this is the section where you will see all the data which has been entered is stored here. 2 names, email IDs, mobile numbers, and which city they wanted to travel is actually being shown in a pie graph. Isn't this crazy? Right? This is really good. Now, we had 4 cities, out of which 2 cities have been filled by 2 people. Now, do you know that this particular data of Google Form can be directly connected with your favorite spreadsheet software called Google Sheets? Do you want to know how to do that? Have a look. So here, after response, at this side, right side, there's an icon in green color called Create Spreadsheet. When I click on it, it says create a spreadsheet or select from existing spreadsheets. So the second option means if you already have a lot of Google Sheets and you want this particular form to be connected with one of the Google Sheet, you can go for the second option. However, if you want to create a new Google spreadsheet which is connected to this Google form, it should be create new spreadsheet. Clear? I hope I'm making it clear for you. If not, just go to, again reverse the video and see what I've told you. So here you can see create a new spreadsheet. It is asking for you to choose the name. So traveling, inquiry, and responses. I'm just deleting this text and I'm making it just traveling inquiry. Maybe India traveling inquiry, just as a sample. Here there's an option called create, and when I'm clicking on create, you will see beautifully that automatically a new Google Sheet has been created which has got exactly those 2 responses which we had filled using Google Form. Kewal and his data and Akash and his data. Isn't this awesome, guys? So this is how simple it is for you to create a Google Form and connect it with Google Sheets. So again, repeating it once again. So questions, in the questions you're creating the questions, the name, email address, mobile number. I've added 4 options, multiple choice, and here you see I've connected it with a spreadsheet as well, and how easily it is collecting the data, that is the beauty part. To preview it, there's this option called preview, right? So guys, moving further, in the next video I'm going to tell you the advanced feature of Google Form, in which you will be learning how to add a video as well in the Google Form. Yes, it is possible, guys, adding a video in the Google Form, introductory video, and some amazing features including adding the image to the options of the question as well. And with that, I'll be moving to the next features, including the email automation and customization of your message which comes up when you fill the Google Form. Till then, keep learning and keep practicing. Thank you so much.